Senator Osotsi Godfrey Atieno, the Senator for Vihiga.
Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Education regarding the status of Kaimosi Friends University after being awarded a charter on the 2nd August 2022. In the statement, the committee should, 1, table a comprehensive report on the reasons for the inordinate delay in implementing the charter and guaranteeing maximum benefit of an accredited university legal rights, including full funding and the award of degrees. 2, shed light on the excessive delay in appointing a substantive vice-chancellor as required by Section 16 of the University Act, as well as the appointment of a university council. And finally, clarify whether Kaimosi Friends University will be funded as a fully fledged university in the anticipated second supplementary budget, and thereafter the financial year budget for the financial year 2023-2024. The second statement, Mr. Speaker, I rise pursuant to Standing Order 53-1 to seek a statement from the Standing Committee on Lands, Environment and Natural Resources regarding the harvesting of cypress trees at Kabiri Forest in Vihiga County. In the statement, the committee should, 1, table a comprehensive report on the non-involvement of the local community in cypress timber harvesting, despite their participation in the planting of the said trees and other conservation activities. 2, provide a report on the procurement of tree or timber harvesting contracts, indicating the farms and individuals awarded the tender. And 3, Mr. Speaker, state the measures put in place by the Kenya Forest Service, if any, to ensure that the local community participates in the timber harvesting for economic empowerment and subsistency of the forest conservation effort in the county. Mr. Speaker, allow me to make one comment on this. This is a very serious issue, and communities living in the area have planned to engage the administration in the area on this issue, because people in the area have been involved in tree planting in that forest. But when it comes to harvesting of the timber, you find people from outside the county having been brought in, given the contracts to harvest timber, while the locals who participated in the planting of the timber have been left there. So this problem is causing a major challenge in the area, which I think the relevant institution, which in this case is Kenya Forest Service, must take cognizance and give a solution to the problem.
Well, I wanted to intervene because you already debated me on statement, which you are seeking for statement.
I had asked you to give me 1 minute to comment on
which was beyond the time that you had requested for by submitting.
Very well.
Thank you.
Very well,
you
Mr.
may
Speaker.
yield. I'm seeing there are 2 requests. Senator Manzo Daniel Kitonga, and honorable members, we will also limit because we need to move to the next order paper. So go ahead, Senator.
Thanks, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I rise to support the statement on education and about the Kaimosi Friends University College. Mr. Speaker, when this charter was awarded, it was not just awarded to this particular university, but to quite a number of other universities, and all of them have not been actualized, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, university education is very important and is the equalizer of Kenyans, and especially children from disadvantaged homes and disadvantaged communities. Mr. Speaker, when a charter is given and its authorization means that a vice chancellor is appointed, it means a budget is appropriated, and also it means that the status of the university changes, the awarding of degrees, so that quite a number of students could benefit and expand the space of education in this country. Unfortunately, Mr. Speaker, this has not happened. It has caused a delay, and there is no indication as to when it will happen and whether such universities will be operationalized. Mr. Speaker, that crushes our spirit because as Makueni County, we've been looking forward into a university of that status, and especially a public one. But now, if the already existing one whose charter has been given have not been operationalized, it means then we are likely to be more disadvantaged as the people of Makueni or other parts of the country, and also our own children. There are quite a number of students transiting from high school to university. We have 100% transition allegedly from primary school to secondary school. Then you need another transition to university. What happens, Mr. Speaker, when this university's charter has not been operationalized and there is no time frame as to when it will be made operational and to when this university will start awarding degrees or will prepare? Mr. Speaker, I think it's an important statement. It needs to be activated. The Minister of Education needs to tell us what is happening, and also you are finding challenges, Mr. Speaker, even with the CBC and many other complications in the education sector. I hope this is going to be honored the fastest possible. I thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Senator. Senator Halwale Boni.
Mr. Speaker, I thank the Senator of Vihiga. Kaimosi is one of the historical centers of development in our community. And therefore, I thank the government for elevating the institution into a university, and I would like further clarity on the fate of Kaimosi TTC. Is the TTC going to fade off, or is going to continue offering diplomas pari passu? My second comment, Mr. Speaker, is on the important statement about the forest. We would like the government to be clearer. We have since discovered in this era of negative climatic change that allowing plantation forest within natural forest like Kaimosi forest ends up destroying the natural forest. Is it going to be, going forward, still the policy of the government that they allow plantation forest in Kaimosi at the risk of killing the natural forest? And finally, Mr. Speaker, we would like the statement to also assure us, people who come from the Kaimosi forest area, Kakamega forest area, Malaba forest area, Nandi forest area, and Bunyala forest area, we would like to be assured that the current recruitment of forest rangers, affirmative action will be offered to youth from those aforementioned areas, because they are the ones whose parents, grandparents have been preserving this forest. There would be no reason why, for example, and with due respect to Senator Kiptumo, why youth from the arid Baringo would be competing with these children whose parents have been preserving this forest. Could we be assured of affirmative action, more jobs for those children?
Senator Beatrice Akinyi.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, sir. I only want to add my voice to the one singular statement by Senator Godfrey Ososi about the harvesting of cypress trees at Kibiri Forest in Vihiga County. Honorable Speaker, this is a serious concern because as a country, we are grappling with the percentage of forest cover, and we are grappling with the effort. The government is making effort of planting over 15 billion, if I can remember, trees. So if we have a situation where a group of people are given the express permission that is not checked by the local people to cut down trees and the people are not involved, Honorable Speaker, this is very pathetic. In this statement, Honorable Speaker, we would like to see the commitment that has been made for reforestation of the same Kibiri forest. Honorable Speaker, why I got so concerned is because in my county where I've come from, there's the Ruma National Park that a number of cartels were few years ago were given the blanket check to cut down the whole forest. As we talk, Honorable Speaker, and this is the only forest that houses the roan antelope, a species of the antelope that is only found in the Ruma Park the world over. A number of people were given permission, I assume, to cut down the forest. At that point, there were talks of commitments that were made to replant on a afforestation program. Honorable Speaker, up to now, the forest remains bare. Our animals are suffering, and this is a forest park that has been very attractive to tourists, both local and foreign visitors, Honorable Speaker. Along with the Ruma National Park is the Kodera forest that was equally cut down by the same cartels. Honorable Speaker, this must not go on, and I support this statement by Senator of Vihiga County.
Senator David Wakoli Wafula, 1 minute as we earn on this one.
Asante Mheshimiwa Spika. Yale ambayo tunaona yakiendelea katika maeneo mbalimbali humu Kenya ya kukata miti, na ukataji huu ni maeneo ambayo yametajika jinsi umesikia. Nadhani ni mpango ambao mabepari wa kisiasa wako nao kuhakikisha maeneo fulani ya humu nchini yanapoteza urithi wake. Kwa mfano, misitu ya Kaimosi, kiitikadi na kijamii, mila na desturi za Watiriki hufanyika katika misitu hii. Na haiwezekani kupata watu kuja tu na mashine kukata miti pasipo kukubaliana na washikadau maeneo haya. Misitu ya Malava, misitu ya Mlima Elgon. Mimi naomba kwamba iwapo kuna njama ya kiserikali ama wale waliomo serikali na mafidhuli wanabiashara, sisi kama maseneta kutoka maeneo yetu tupambane na wao kule mashinani. Kwa sababu mama binti seneta amesema itakuwaje miti ikatwe na hakuna upanzi wa miti unaoendelea hadi sasa? Ni Kenya gani tunaishi, Mheshimiwa Spika, ambamo mtu amekaa Nairobi anatia sahihi barua ya kukata miti Nyanza, na mwenyewe hajui watu wa Nyanza wanaishi namna gani, wameumia kivipi, wana uhusiano upi na miti ile na mazingira haya? Mimi naomba serikali na naomba jumba hili la Senate kwamba iwapo sisi kama serikali tumeamua kwamba tunapanda miti, haipaswi mpaka sasa tusikie watu wanaenda misitu yetu kukata miti, ili hali hata ule mwito ambao rais ametoa hatujafika nusu ya yale ambayo tunaahidi wa Kenya kwamba tutapanda. Sasa mimi naomba jumba la Senate na kamati inayohusika na misitu na mali asili tujikite katikati ya mambo haya na tuhakikishe kwamba urithi wa watu wetu ambao umelindwa kwa miaka na mikaka haishambuliwi na watu ambao wanaona pesa peke yake na haoni maisha ya wanyama pale ndani, haoni urithi wa kitamaduni pale ndani, haoni uborefu wa mazingira na hewa safi katika maeneo yetu. Na hivi nikimalizia, hii ndio miti imetusaidia sisi watu wa mkoa Magharibi na Bonde la Ufa kupata mvua wakati unaostahili. Sasa iwapo tutakata miti hii awamu yetu ya siasa sasa, siku zijazo tutaambia watu wetu nini? Kwamba tuliungana na mafidhuli kukata miti kwa sababu ya matumbo yetu? Mimi napinga na nahusiana kabisa na hoja ya Mheshimiwa Sotsi kwamba hatutakubali miti ambayo ilipandwa na mababu zetu kushambuliwa na watu ambao hawakuwepo, lakini njaa imewaleta kwetu. Tutapambana nao kwa udi na uvumba. Asante sana Mheshimiwa Spika.
Members, honorable members, there being no other statements, call the next order.